Harlan Barsley here for MMA Exposed with Adrian the Bully Woolley victorious and a huge comeback for him tonight. Adrian, how you feeling?
Right now I'm feeling kind of beat up from the feet up.
Beat up from the feet up, eh? But you had to have gone through a lot of emotions, hearing your name called as the victor. You went through a lot to get this fight and just to get back into the sport in general. I mean, just to talk about the path that led you to this moment.
You know, it's a long detour road. It took me a lot longer on the way out to get back to where I wanted to be. Unfortunately, a little bit of my fault with injuries and mishaps, a little bit of bad luck. But glad that I got back in the cage. Glad that Sandino came out and put on one hell of a fight and put it on me in the first round. So I'm glad that I got a good opponent. And hey, man, I'm just glad I'm fighting.
Were you feeling a little bit rusty in that first round? He was hitting you with some hard shots.
A little bit rusty is probably an understatement. I'd like to say that I didn't have any ring rust, but if you watch the first round, I wish everyone got amnesia. Like, I'll probably have amnesia and just forget about it. It'd be better. But yeah, I certainly had ring rust.
In the third round, you looked like you were swinging from your hip a bit, really kind of making him put up his hands, then you went in for the takedown. Was that the strategy for that third round? Yeah,
I mean, I knew I definitely lost the first round, and I think I did enough to win the second. I just wanted to show my wrestling and showcase that, and take him down and do some ground and pound. Unfortunately, he did a good job of keeping my head tight. I couldn't get too many headshots off, but just work the body. If he's going to let me keep hitting the body, I'm going to keep going to the body. You know, body. If I'm going to get the head every now and then, I did. So
what's next for Adrian Woolley?
Anything, any fight. I know that there's lots of guys out there that are chomping the bit that want to fight me here in Canada. I know it's tough for people to get fights passed through here in Ontario. Yeah. Not that they don't want to fight me, not that I don't want to fight them. It's just getting things through the commission. And there's a lot of guys out there that want to fight me. And if we could just get it through the commission, either in Ontario or some other province, that'd be awesome. I know there's a ton of studs out there, and I'd like to fight them as much as they want to fight me.
How difficult is it for a fighter in Ontario to get a fight? Because Ken Hayashi and the Ontario Athletic Commission, known for being somewhat obstinate towards the sport of mixed martial arts.
I don't know. I don't want to say obstinate. I'm going to say strict. And I'm going to say they're strict, but they're fair. If you have all your medicals done properly and you have everything in order, they're okay with it. They don't want to be that commission that does the mismatch, right? The 16-1 versus the 0-5 guy. And I totally understand that. I just wish they'd bring it down to more personal basis and look at that guy. Okay, was that 0-1 guy? Is he, superior level than the guys that he's fought, the other guy that's 16-2 or whatever it is? Just make sure that you look at everyone on an individual basis as opposed to just the records, because anything can be skewed on paper, right? So they're fair. They're fair. And like I said, if you have everything in order, they're good to deal with. It's just sometimes it's tough to get everyone on the same page, that's all.
Do you think this performance puts you on Joe Silva and Sean Shelby's radar?
Not even close. I think that, great. I made weight. I fought at 125. I fought a tough kid coming out of the States. But in my performance, I have to go back and watch it, obviously. But I'm not happy with certainly the first round. And I'm gonna say just like George St. Pierre, I'm not impressed by my performance. I'm not happy with the way it went down, and I think I could have done a lot more. And I don't think that that's the best Adrian Woolley that could have been out there. So grit and bear it is awesome, and I squeaked out the win, but that's not the way I want to win fights, nor is it the way I think I can win fights. I think I could be much more dominant.
Well, it was a great first step on the comeback trail, and it was a pleasure to see you do some work tonight.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Adrian Woolley here for MMA Exposed.